Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are discussing today the January transfer window and our fixtures all the way through until the 18th, 15th of February. We have been okay here in League One. Bit inconsistent, but we've just picked up form. So after the transfer window shut, we lost to Nice. I think we just lost to Nice. So we beat Clermont-Foot and Nantes 2-0 and 3-0 respectively. Lost to Montpellier in a game what I thought would be better than. Then we were on a bit of a run. Meds away, but then when I go away, we went for 4-3-3. And then Lyon, we won away from home in a very upsetting manner. We really just gone counter attack. They were better than us. Then we switched back to 4-2-3-1. Unfortunately for Brest, I had a bit of a slip and we won 5-1 quite comfortably. And I was like, okay, we're good. We're beating the teams we need to beat and beating the teams we can't beat. Then we lost to Lille. We were woeful that game. About 4-3. Auxerre, we won 3-2. Then December, beginning of January, which is not a really bad run. We'd beat to lose 5-0. We're going to have penalties by Palace. Then League 2. The penalties were just really poor. We did give some youngsters a start, so we did play Gregory Gumpere and Philip. I guess we had a bit of injury crisis to the defensive midfielder position also, and for number 10. But then January come, very smart. And then we've just won for the last three games. Clermont-Foot, Nantes, and Montpellier. So that means we are in fifth place of 20. We've played 22. Fifth place could be a European place. It could be Europa League. It could be Europa Conference, depending on the winner of the French Cup, which won't be us. And in January, we rejected a big offer. Big offer from Matteo Adud from AC Milan. He has signed a new contract since then. It was about 35, 40 million. But not all up front. It was like 25, 20 million up front, and then 15 in installments. I'm like, nah. And then we got, I'm worried about 50, 55. I think that would be, if he went to like a Milan or a Leipzig, both being bids, then obviously his value would jump. So I might as well do the jump now when he's here with us before he goes to a big club. The other bit of news we do have, unfortunately for us, is Simon Roger-Milia. He's currently unhappy at the club. We do have a £77 million offer received. So I know had a transfer in section on this contract, which do run to 2034. There was Al Nasser involved, Sunderland. So he won't really want to get out of Nasser because obviously of the Saudi money. But we did make one sale though in January, and the sale was just making sure quickly we didn't sign anyone who didn't know about. Nope. So the only sale we really made in January was, well, we made a few actually. We made one big sale, and the other two, which is I've squad later. So Andres Nordley left to go to Nice. He just weren't performing for us, and I weren't happy. He was sort of looking for Dorrington. Like I said, he weren't really a striker. He weren't really a defender. One of those utility players. I thought sell him. And Raiden Regnick, who joined us last January from Hampstead, actually 2 years, yeah, last year. He just weren't performing at the level I wanted him to do. Obviously, with the progress of our giant, who I wanted to give game time to second half of the season, it was just time for him to go. We made really good profit. We made £1.5 million profit on him from Hampstead. He's gone down NASA. He's on 88 grand a week, so he's absolutely stealing a living. I don't blame the guy because he's brilliant end of last season. So we got 2.3 million for him. And then the big one. In terms of fees and terms of quality, Evan Yone has gone to Manchester United. He's our 6'7" goalkeeper who is no longer with us. Really solid, really good. And some offers like from Burnley and Stoke and really low quality offers. Manu come in. He wanted to join Manu because Manu in the Champions League, and I was like, okay. What do you want to do? I thought 7 mil. We've got 6 million. We've doubled for money, base. We've almost doubled for money, 7.2. So we made like a 30% profit on them from him. Really happy with the money we've made from him. We could have got for 7 mil. 6 million's fair. And we spent the money. Basically, it was 1 in, 1 out, basically both on the same day. In bought Arnie, who we've been scouting for a long time, ever since he was a little halfer. And then we got Evan. He was between Evan, Ewan, and Paul Arnie. Both. I was like, oh, I don't know. Paul Arnie, similar price range, 3.8 million, 6'3", French under 21. So basically in the same mould, just like 4 inches smaller, just more well-rounded as a ball-playing goalkeeper. Skipped two clean sheets in 4 games, conceded 2, but you can't fault that. Well-rounded, and we'll basically do the same in about 2 years' time when obviously a big club come in for him, and we move him on. Also, quickly before I go, as you can see, we're fifth. One of the best goal scoring records in the league. Defensively, mid-table-ish. We need to improve defensively next year, but I'm happy if we don't, because I know what I want to do for next year already. I'm making plans on my notepad, which you can't see. If you look at the finances, PSG salary is like 3 times as much as Marseille, who's second. It's like a Linear Golf between sort of the big five over here in French football of PSG, Marseille, Lille, Monaco, Lyon, Monaco 13th. And then there's us, still quite small, 12.7 million annum. One of the smallest club, but we're above the teams who need to be above. Nantes, who are 10 million. Auxerre, Clermont-Ferrand, Montpellier. So anything from like even Toulouse 12. So basically teams double our wage budget with miles better on. And just who somehow got rid of managers onto Nantes. I do not explain that one to me. But no, we're all looking good. For one issue we do have is as they're younger. Started off the season really well. Since it's not really scored. I'm getting to that point where whatever happens, it might be youngest last season of the club. Moving on, because we do have some quality youngsters, and obviously we've got Jeff, the Italian Chefin. He's been okay. He's just more clinical than younger. I know that's the plan. Probably in the summer. So I'm going to go crack on. I'll be back at the end of the season. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe if you want more. Thank you for watching.